Shokugeki no Soma, chapter 183. Oh man, this chapter was good. It was good. You got a little bit of everything. You got a little bit of them in the mountains, a little bit of them in the kitchen, and a little bit of a reveal at the end. So, this chapter was pretty cool, man. At first I thought Yukihira's goal in the mountain was just to explore the wilderness of where the bear resides. I didn't think they were actually trying to hunt down a bear, man. Can you imagine if they actually caught up to a bear? God forbid we get a bear attack on Yukihira. Man, that would have been like a little bit of a twist, but I'm glad they didn't go down that route. You don't want to risk an injury because bears are vicious. Anyway, they go down and this hunter, he talks about, oh, I know Totsuki, I respect you. If you need any more meat, just call me up. I can get you some contacts. Don't be surprised if that's actually pretty useful down the line. Later on in the challenge against Central, Yukihira, he's meeting new people. He's getting some connections. He's getting the work done. And you got Kuga there being the tag along. Some good stuff with Kuga. The guy's a funny guy. So they go back to the kitchen, and we find out what Yukihira was looking at, or what he had, discovered in the wilderness, or his epiphany, so to say, was that he wanted to use this thing called the 5-layer berry. And apparently each berry gives us a different kind of sense to each organ, like spice, sourness, sweetness, you name it. I can't name the rest, I forgot. But it's a pretty damn good berry. And the reason why he knew about it is because of Hisako's intelligence, her knowledge of the medicines of China. And it's pretty good that he was able to learn that and remember that, because that goes to show how strong these studies are. Every little piece of knowledge is really going to be helpful against the fight against Central. So Yukihira, he goes over the 5-layer berry, and that just shows him that he's able to know that. It shows that it's very helpful to have powerful allies, to connect with people, to get out there with people, to leave your shell, to be uncomfortable, get comfortable being uncomfortable, which has always been a main theme in Shokugeki no Soma, where him leaving Yukihira and going off to Totsuki and him exploring the new world of cooking has always been beneficial to Yukihira. And, it's good to add to that theme, keep it strong with the story. The fact that his ally was able to help him out just by her keep talking about the lecture, and then, of course, everyone being annoyed by her lecturing. But some good stuff right there. But with the rest of this chapter, they keep talking about the 5-layer berry, and you got some fan service with the dudes, man. No one is discriminated when it comes to fan service. The men get fan service. Kuga, he got some fan service, man. He ate that meat, the bear meat with the 5-layer berry. He goes right off the bat. His clothes come off, man. Now, with the rest of this chapter, you get some of his Kuga's assistants freaking out. I was like, oh, Yukihira, you must hurry. It's Hayama. And we all know it's Hayama. He's cooking up something amazing. He's gonna throw everyone else off. Be amazed with the smell, and that's obvious. They didn't taste it though; they smelled it, and it's not surprising that his aroma is better than Yukihira's. That's his specialty. It's always been that way. But it's always about the tasting. This isn't an aroma test; it's a taste test. So they didn't taste Hayama. So I don't think that's a fair judgment saying that he's just gonna blow Yukihira out of the water. It's still going to be a close match because Yukihira, he's always going to come up with something different. I'm curious on what he's going to come up with, what he's going to add to the bear meat. Because just the hamburger meat, that's not enough to win against Hayama. That's just obviously a testing for the meat. He's going to try different things, and he's going to have an abundant amount of different meat from the hunter. Now, here's where the reveal gets, man, the reveal. I think this was predictable, sort of say, but it's justified predictability because we know Hayama's character, and we knew that he was doing this. Why he was joining Central was because it was probably because for June, and who's his teacher, That's pretty obvious, and I'm really glad that's the case because I think it would have been really stupid if he joined because he really believed in Central's cooking, their ideals. But that's not the case, and for him, he's doing it for June's sake, and it's for June's sake. No one else's. June is first when it comes to Hayama, and she's always been first. Now, here's the thing. What do they have on June? What's going on with June? Are they threatening her in some way? Are they threatening her to hurt her career? Were they trying to shut down her club? Or is it already shut down? Because I think Hayama already mentioned that his club is already done. The spice is dead. They took it out. But what's June doing now, though? Did they give her a job? Are they threatening to fire her? And that's what I'm really curious about. And we knew Hayama was going to go down that path, but he's willing to go down the dark side, so to say, for June's sake, which shows how much he cares for her. And I like that, you know, and it's pretty obvious Hayama's still going to go all out. But I feel like with Hayama, it sucks because Yukihira notices, he mentions, oh, you look so gloomy all the time. That's another thing, Kuga, man. Oh, he had me laughing. He's like, hey, Yukihira, challenge him to Shokugeki. Challenge him to a Shokugeki. Come on, come on, come on. He's trying to be the little devil on his shoulder, man. Yukihira just ignores him. He doesn't even challenge him to a Shokugeki. He asks him, why does he look so gloomy? And I think it sucks because if you reach the Elite 10, what's the point if you're not having fun with it, with what your passion is? And I know he says, like, oh, he's not in for the cheers and giggles, but you could still work hard and achieve your goals while still having fun with it, which is the type of person Yukihira has always been. And I think it shows that Yukihira definitely doesn't want to be part of the Elite 10 for Central, which I think that's why he's not going to challenge Hayama right now, because if he challenges him for the Elite 10, one of the Elite 10 spots, he's probably going to end up being miserable in Central. And instead, he's just going to end up colliding with the rest of the Elite 10 and Azami. And that's why I think one of the reasons why he decided not to challenge him, and he's ignoring Kuga. And I think that deal off with Kuga is off. It never was a deal, but I think Kuga thought he was going to get that with him helping Yukihira. And I don't think that's going to go down. I wonder how Kuga's going to respond to that. But I really like this chapter, man. 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's a good chapter. A bit of everything, man. Good build-up, man. This build-up was strong. The drawing was good. The shade on freaking Hayama when he was like looking all gloomy when Yukihira said that. The drawing was really nice, man. That's it for me, guys. Hope you guys liked the review. Fan out. Later.